Good evening, everyone. So, in the acupuncture, the very basic things of the acupuncture that is called meridian. And the meaning of meridian, like a river of chi. So, the meridian is like a river of chi. So, the meridian can be considered the river where chi is flowing in the human body. So, like we see, the water is flowing in the river. But when we talk about the meridian, what is flowing in the meridian? The energy is flowing in the meridian. So, in the human body, we are having multiple meridians. In the human body, from top to bottom, either we talk about the front side of the body, or we talk about the back side of the body, or we talk about the lateral side of the body. So, altogether, we are having 12 plus 2 meridian. So altogether we are having 12 plus 2 meridian, means if we study the 14 meridian, then we can treat any disease happening in the body. Just by learning the 14 meridian, we can treat any disease happening in the body. So the whole body, front, back and side, all together, there are a total 14 energy pathways. So the 14 energy pathway all around, if we combine the front part of the body, the back part of the body, and the lateral side of the body. If we combine the front part of the body, if we combine the back part of the body, or if we combine the lateral side of the body, all together in the human body, we are having 14 river. So in the 14 river, there is a water is flowing, but in the meridian, there is a chi is flowing. So in our human body, we are having 14 roots of the energy, and with the help of 14 roots of the energy, we can treat any problem, whether in the front side or the back side or the lateral side. So our target to discuss all 14 meridians one by one. This is our target. We should study all the 14 meridians one by one. So, if we talk about the arms, so in the arm we are having 6 meridians. So the same meridian in the right arm and the same meridian in the left arm. So in the arm we are having total 6 meridians. So the 6 meridian in the right arm and the same 6 meridian in the left arm. So these meridians are like a mirror image. So the meridian in the right arm and the left arm, these meridians are like the mirror image. In the same way, if we talk about the legs, if we talk about the right leg, and if we talk about the left leg, so if we talk about the right leg and we talk about the left leg, even in the legs, we are having 6 meridians in the right leg, and the same mirror image, the 6 meridian in the left leg. So in this way we can see the 6 meridian we are having in the upper body, in upper body, and the 6 meridian we are having in the lower body. So if we study the 6 meridian of the upper body and the 6 meridian in the lower body, altogether we can consider the 12 meridian including upper and lower body. So 6 plus 6, total 12 meridian. So if we study these 12 meridians, which is in the upper body as well as the lower body, we can rectify any problem. So now, slowly, we are learning all the 6 meridians of the upper body, all the 6 meridian of the lower body. So let's see. If this is the upper body, so what I told you, the 6 meridian we are having in the arms, so the meaning of meridians like a wire, the wire of chi. And the 6th meridian we are having in the legs. So the 6 and 6 is equal to 12. So same in the other side. So same the mirror image in the other side. So the other side hand, the meridian will be flowing like the mirror image, like the mirror. So the 6th meridian in the right arm, 6th meridian in the left arm, same. The 6th meridian this side in the left arm, and the 6th meridian will be in the left legs. So we have to study these all the 12 meridian. Now, whether we have some more meridian? Yes. So the one meridian will be in the front central line, and one meridian will be in the back central line. So one meridian will be in the front central line, so one meridian we are having in the front central line, and the one last meridian will be in the back central line. This is the back central line. So this is the front central line and this is the back central line. These are the two meridians. So all together we have to study 12 plus 2 meridian. If we study this 12 plus 2 meridian, means which include front central meridian and the back central meridian, then we can rectify any disease happening anywhere in the human body. So right now we are discussing the 6th meridian in the arm. Right now we are moving with the study of 6th meridian in the arm. So let's see, draw the arm. Okay, take any arm. So this is the arm. We can take any arm. So this is the left arm. We can draw any arm. This is the left arm. So this is this side, this side. We can see the nails here. We can see the nails here. So the side where we can see the nails, like this side. This side is called yang side. Yang side. This side is called yang side. Yang. And if you draw the arm in a different way, let's see the arm we are drawing in a different way. So we are drawing the same arm, but in a different way. So this is the palmar side. This is the palmar side, and we can also see the multiple lines in the arm. We can see there are multiple lines in the arm. There are multiple lines in the arm in this way. So this side means this side, palmar side. So this is the palmar side. Palmar side is called yin side. Yin side. So in this way, the energy, if the energy flowing in this side, we are telling yin meridian. If the energy flowing in at this side, we are telling yang meridian. So when energy is flowing, like we can see the wire, electricity wire. If you see the electricity wire, so in the electricity wire, there is a electricity is flowing. If we see the wire on the road, there is very thicker wire. The electricity is flowing, but we cannot see the electricity. Even the electricity flowing, but we can't see from the eyes, but we can see the effect of electricity. We can see the effect of electricity, like with the help of electricity, we can move the fan, we can use in our as a light, we can use in the air condition, we can use in the television, refrigerator. Then we can see the function of electricity. Okay, but we cannot see the electricity when it is going through the wire. In the same way, in the meridian, energy is continuously flowing. The meridian is also like the wire, but we cannot see the energy. Energy is invisible. Even this wire is invisible. We cannot see the wire, we cannot see the electricity, but we can see the effect of electricity. So we can see the effect of energy which is flowing in the meridian. Like when this energy going to heart, heart is pumping. So how the heart is pumping? Because of the energy. Lungs are breathing, liver is working. So each and every body organ doing the function because of the energy, and this energy is reaching to the meridian with the help of meridian. So now, So we have seen the yang side and the yin side. Let's see once again here. So let's see here. If we talk about the yang side, so right now we are looking the dorsal side of the hand. The meaning of dorsal side means this side of the hand. We are looking this side. Now, so we are having three wire on the dorsal side. We are having three wire. The wire number 1 is starting from the index finger. The wire number 2 is starting from the ring finger. And this is going just from the central part. And the isotel meridian. So, so the meridian number 1, who is starting from the index finger. The meridian number 2, who is starting from the ring finger. And the meridian number 3, who is starting from the small finger. So these are three meridian. As per the acupuncture, the name of this meridian is LI, or the large intestine meridian. Large intestine meridian. The name of this meridian on the small finger side, the name of this meridian is SI, means small intestine meridian. So we can say both the intestine here in the form of meridian. So upper one is the large intestine, means toward the thumb side. And the lower one is small intestine, means toward the small finger side. And the middle meridian is called TW, or triple warmer meridian. Triple warmer meridian. So we are having three yang meridian in the dorsal side of the arm. So now, the meridian who is in the thumb side, that is called large intestine meridian. So let's discuss about the large intestine meridian first. So before starting the discussion of the large intestine meridian, I would like to tell you one more thing. So all the first point here, all the first point, either we will talk about the large intestine meridian, or we talk about the triple warmer meridian, or we talk about the small intestine meridian. So the first point will be metal point, metal. So the first point will be metal point. Always remember this. Whether you talk about the both the intestine meridian means large intestine or the small intestine, or you talk about the central triple warmer meridian, the first point will be metal. And we have to complete the 5 element cycle till the elbow, because on the elbow we have to always complete the 5 element cycle. So what is the meaning of this? If we want to complete the 5 element cycle on the elbow, and we are starting the cycle from the metal, then in the 5 element sequence we are having metal. After the metal we are having water. After the water we are having wood. After the wood we are having fire, and after the fire we are having earth, and after the earth again metal will start. So we have started the journey from metal, and it will get complete on the earth element. So all the fingertips point either here, here, or here. These all point will be the metal point, and all the point on the elbow, these point will be the earth point when we talk about the yang side. When we talk about the large intestine meridian, so the first point will be metal and the last point will be earth. Same for the triple warmer and same for the small intestine. Got it? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear or not? If it is clear, then we'll move ahead. If any doubt, then I can clarify a little more. So in this way, the first point will be the metal. If we talk about the yang side, and the final point will be earth on the elbow. So we are having facility of all the 5 element points in the yang side. Let's move ahead. Look at here. So let's take the meridian. Let's take the upper meridian or the large intestine meridian. So the large intestine, the first point is starting from the index finger. That is called large intestine 1. Then the large intestine meridian is going like this. Then the next point, there will be multiple points here. On the wrist, we are having large intestine 5. So in between, we are having 2, 3, 4, all the points. Then we are going like this. On the elbow joint, we are having the location of large intestine 11. Definitely, we are having multiple points in between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the points here. But we have to discuss mainly 5 points, the points who belong to the 5 elements. So now I will give you the practical demo so that you can get the clear idea. So let's see here. So can you see my hand? Can you see my index finger? Whether my index finger is visible to all of you, and whether you can see my hands clearly or not. Can you see my hands? Can you see my index finger? Perfect. So what I'm telling you, the large intestine meridian is starting from the index finger. So this is the first point of the large intestine. Look at here. On the corner of nail, this is the first point of the large intestine meridian, that is called large intestine 1. Then the large intestine meridian is going like this. The large intestine meridian going like this. Then coming on the wrist, I will show you the whole pathway shortly. In the wrist, we can see this depression. This depression is called anatomical snuff box. Can you find this depression on the wrist? Kindly search this depression. This depression on the wrist is called LI5, large intestine 5. So we can press this large intestine 5, and this is the. Now, if we are going ahead and reaching on the elbow, so this is the outer elbow crease, we can see here. This is the outer elbow crease. This is the location of large intestine 11. So if we see the outer elbow crease, so this is the point, large intestine 11 in the outer elbow crease. So let's see here, only 1 minute. So look at how can we insert the needle. I will show you some point. First, I would like to tell you the large intestine 1. The large intestine 1 point is very effective if someone is suffering with the gas, burping, acidity, vomiting, and hiccups. So large intestine 1 is very effective points. That is the large intestine 1. Even we can do the acupressure here with the help of acupressure probe. So this is the acupressure probe. If we press this point is very effective for the gas, burping, indigestion, acidity. If the gas is coming out and from the mouth. So this is the location of large intestine 1. Even we can press this point. So large intestine 1 is the metal point. If you remember, I told you the large intestine is the metal element, and this is the metal point. So large intestine 1 is also the horary point. Horary point means who is receiving the chi during the organ clock time. So this is the location of large intestine 1. I will show you other point, but right now I am directly jumping to the large intestine 5 because it is a very wonderful point. So look at this depression or the anatomical snub box. If you press this point, if you just give acupressure here on this point. So this point is very good for frozen shoulder. You can work for the shoulder pain or the frozen shoulder just by this single point because the large intestine meridian is going like this from the shoulder and crossing the throat region and ending on this depression on the side of nose. So this is the last point of the large intestine meridian if we go through with the whole meridian pathway. So the large intestine meridian starting from index finger and ending on the lateral side of the nose. In this way, large intestine meridian is a very bigger meridian. So when it is crossing the shoulder region, it is crossing the throat, and it is crossing the mouth, even it is crossing the teeth, and it is going ending on the opposite side. So when we are treating the large intestine meridian, we can work whether it is a shoulder pain or the throat pain or it is a teeth pain or it is a sinusitis, running nose. We can just work with the help of large intestine. So this is the large intestine 1 and this is the large intestine 5. The large intestine 5 means this depression, or this is called anatomical snub box. It is very good for frozen shoulder. Then we are directly coming to this here fifth number point, that is the location of LI11. So this is the location of LI11, large intestine 11. Look at here, how can we needle this point? So first we will pump the muscle, and we can insert the needle gently. So LI11 or large intestine 11 is very good point for headache and the high blood pressure. This LI11 is very good point for the headache and the high blood pressure, and we can see this is on the outer crease. This is on the outer crease. This is just in the outer crease, LI11. So now we are using LI11 very commonly if we want to treat the headache, migraine headache, or if we want to treat the high blood pressure. It is a very common point. We are using this point very regularly, LI11. So in this way, LI1 is for indigestion, LI5 for frozen shoulder, and LI11 for headache and BP. Let's see. I told you the first point, that is the metal point, and the last point means LI11 is the earth point. So this is the journey from metal to earth. So metal, water, then wood, then fire, then earth. So the LI1 will be the metal point, then LI meridian will go and it is ending on the earth point. So this is the earth point. LI11 is the earth point, which is very good for high blood pressure and the migraine headache. Even we can needle LI5 here. So this is the LI5, but I have seen the better result if we do the acupressure here. So it's very easy to needle this LI5. Look at this. We can needle the depression or anatomical snub box. LI5 is very good for shoulder pain or frozen shoulder. So this point is the wonderful for the shoulder pain or the frozen shoulder. You can press and you can find out. So LI5 is the very good point. LI5 is the fire point. So it is removing the coldness from the shoulder. It is removing the blockages from the shoulder. So it is very good for the shoulder pain because LI5 is the fire point. Let's see here. So now if we see this, the index finger, and the LI meridian is starting from the tip of the index finger, then see where the index finger is completing. Let's see the ending of the index finger. So where the index finger ends, this is the location of LI2 on the junction of black and white skin. So this is the second point. So first is LI1 and this is the LI2. So this is the LI2. LI2 is very good point for the constipation. We can use LI meridian, this LI2 for the constipation. This is the very good point for the constipation, LI2. So we can do the acupressure here. This is just at the ending of finger. So look at here. This is the last phalanges, last joint of the finger on the junction on the side. This is the location of LI2. LI2. So LI1 is the metal point and LI2 is the water point. So when we are stimulating the LI2, it is reducing unwanted heat from the large intestine. So it is good point for the constipation. So this is the location of LI2. Now, if we see, we can find the bone here. We can find this is the knuckle. This is the knuckle. So we can feel our knuckle. So before the knuckle, we are having LI2, and after the knuckle, we are having LI3. So before the knuckle on this side, we are having LI2, and after the knuckle, this is the location of LI3, the third number point. This is the location of LI3. So LI3 is very good point if there is any problem happening anywhere in the LI meridian. Suppose someone is suffering with the running nose, because we know the LI meridian is going till the nose. Someone is suffering with the throat pain, frozen shoulder, because we know LI meridian also going through the throat, also going through the shoulder. So if there is any problem happening anywhere in the LI meridian, this LI3 can rectify any problem happening anywhere in the LI meridian. Let's see how can we needle this point. Just on the one side of the knuckle, proximal to the knuckle, this is the location of LI3. So we have to feel the knuckle, and on the border of knuckle, on the upper border that is LI2, and the lower border that is the LI3. So we have seen LI1, LI2, LI3. Now LI5, then the LI11. Let's see here now. So look at here now. So we have seen the 5 point in the LI meridian. So LI2 is here where the finger ends. Where the finger end is ending, that is the location of LI2. Tap dina. And the next is LI3 here. So LI1 will be the metal point. LI2 will be the water point. LI3 will be the wood point. LI5 will be the fire point. And LI11 will be the earth point. So in this way, we have seen the 5 element points in the LI meridian. Let's see the image once again. So look at in this image. The LI meridian is starting from the index finger. So LI meridian is starting from the index finger. This is the location of LI1 or metal point. It is very good for gas, acidity, indigestion, burping, vomiting. This is the LI2 point where the finger ends. So you can see where the finger is ending, that is the black mark is LI2. So we have represented this with the black color because the black color is the color of water. So this is the LI2. It is water point of the LI meridian. So when we stimulate the water point, it will cool the LI meridian. Then the proximal to the knuckle, this is the LI3, and I told you the LI3 can rectify any problem happening anywhere in the meridian. So this is the location of LI3, the third point or the wood point. Then this is the location of LI5 on the wrist. In the wrist we are having depression, that is called anatomical snub box. So this is the location of LI5, and with the help of LI5 we can cure frozen shoulder or the shoulder pain, and this is the fire point of the LI meridian. Then we are coming to the elbow, then we can see this is the point on the elbow which is very good for headache, migraine and the high blood pressure. So with the help of LI11 we can release the unwanted heat from the brain. So it is very good for headache and high blood pressure. So in this way we have seen the 5 points of the LI meridian: LI1, LI2, LI3, LI5 and the LI11. If you see the whole LI route, then you can see how the LI meridian crossing the shoulder. So with the help of these 5 points, we can cure the shoulder pain, we can cure the pain happening on the back side of the shoulder, even we can work on the throat pain. You can see how the LI meridian passing from the throat. So with the help of LI point, we can cure the throat pain, and the LI meridian also crossing the teeth. So even we can cure the teeth pain, and LI meridian is crossing the mouth and ending on the opposite side. So this is the last point of the LI meridian, LI20. In this way, if we talk about the how many total points having in the LI meridian, so answer is 20. So this is the last point of the LI meridian. So if someone is suffering with a running nose or the problem like asthma, we can treat with the help of LI meridian, because LI meridian is reaching to the nose, and this, so we can see the depression on the both side of the nose. This is the final point of the LI meridian, that is LI20. So in this way, these are the 5 very, very important points of the LI meridian. Let's see once again in the other image. So I would like to show you once again the first point of the LI meridian, that is large intestine 1. So look at how the large intestine 1 is starting from the index finger. This is the first point of the large intestine meridian, or the metal point of the large intestine meridian. Then when we talk about the second point, this point can be seen when the index finger is ending. As soon as the index finger is ending, that is the second number point. So even we can see in this image, so we have knuckle here. So this is the knuckle. We can feel the elevated part here. So after the knuckle, we are having large intestine 3. The large intestine 3 is the boot point. Then we go in the wrist. Then in the anatomical snub box, we can see this is the location of LI5. So this point is located here in the depression. It is very good point for the shoulder pain. And the LI11 will be in the elbow joint. I have already told you. So in this way, if we start the journey from the fingers, so here will be metal point. On the finger here will be the metal point, which will be the first point of the large intestine meridian. Then the journey will start. The next point will be the water point. The next point will be the wood point. In the wrist, that will be the fire point, and LI11 will be on the elbow. So in this way, these are the 5 very wonderful points of the LI meridian. Now, so we can also make the 5-element graph of the LI meridian in this way. We are talking about the large intestine meridian, LI1, which is the metal point, LI2, which is the water point, LI3, which is the wood point, LI5, which is the fire point, and LI11, which is the earth point. The Li is a metal element. So if Li is the metal element, so tell me, who will be the horary point? Who will be the horary point? Because we know with the help of horary point, we are receiving the energy during the organ clock time. So when we are starting our organ clock, the timing of lungs is morning 3 to 5. Then 5 to 7 is the timing of large intestine. So in the time of large intestine, morning 5 to 7, the large intestine receiving the energy from this cosmos with the help of one point that called horary point. In the horary point, the meridian having one antenna. With the help of antenna, it can receive the energy. So tell me, which is the point, horary point of the large intestine meridian out of these 5? Which is the point, horary point for the large intestine meridian? Tell me. The horary point of the large intestine meridian. So the meaning of horary point, suppose the large intestine is metal. So if the large intestine is metal, then the horary point will be on the metal point. Because large intestine is the metal. So horary point also will be on the metal point. So tell me, which one will be the horary point out of these all 5? Which one will be the horary point? So the answer is, the horary point will be Li1. Li1, because large intestine is the metal. And Li1 also will be the metal. So the Li1 will be the horary point. So with the help of horary point, large intestine is going to receive the energy in the organ clock time. So Li1 is the horary point. Great. So in this way, we can increase the fire or decrease the fire with the help of fire point. We can increase the water, means coldness, or we can decrease the coldness with the help of large intestine 2 point. So whatever we want, we can manipulate the meridian, or we can increase or decrease the thing. So now, we have discussed in every meridian, we should have the idea of 8 point. We should have the idea of 8 point. Other than this 5 point, we should also have the idea of 3 more point, Lu, Soc, Si. The meaning of Lu is Luo-connecting point. So we should know who is the Luo-connecting point of the large intestine meridian. Who is the Luo-connecting point of the large intestine meridian? Then the source point. Then we should have the idea who is the source point of the large intestine meridian. Source point. And the meaning of Z, we should have the idea who is the G cleft point of the large intestine meridian. Because these all 3 points are very wonderful if we want to increase or decrease the energy very speedily. Suppose there is any emergency in the large intestine meridian, we can sedate all the 3 points. And the G cleft point is called ICU point or the medical emergency point. So the G cleft point is called ICU or medical emergency point. So let's see all the 3 points of the large intestine meridian. So first I would like to tell you the source point. The source point of the large intestine meridian is LI4, which is the very famous point. The source point of the large intestine meridian will be LI4, which is really very famous point. So what is the beauty of this source point? So remember one thing about the source point. In the human body, we are having 6 yang meridian: large intestine, triple warmer, small intestine, as well as stomach, gallbladder, and the urinary bladder. So we are having only 6 yang meridian. So definitely we are also having 6 yin meridian, but right now we are not talking about the yin meridian. So if we stimulate the source point, what they do? They expel unwanted energy. So they expel unwanted energy. So LI4 will expel the unwanted energy from the large intestine. And if we stimulate the source point of triple warmer, small intestine, stomach, gallbladder, and UV, if we stimulate any source point, who will expel the unwanted energy? So all the source point of the yang meridian are expelling the unwanted energy. So LI4 also expelling the unwanted energy. So when we talk about the LI4, LI4 is the source point. LI4 is the source point of large intestine meridian. And this LI4 is very famous. Why? Because LI4 is the very good painkiller point. LI4 is very good analgesic point. So we can use LI4 for any problem in the body, and if there is a pain in the root of the small intestine meridian, we can always use the LI4. So LI4 has been considered as a source point. Let's see the location of LI4. So look at my hand. If I do like this, then we can see the muscle here. This is the muscle between the first metacarpal and the second metacarpal bone. We can see the muscle here. The name of this muscle is interosseous muscle, and the tip of this muscle is LI4. The highest point of this muscle is LI4. If I am going on the highest point of this muscle, that will be the LI4. If I stimulate this point, it is very good point for killing the pain. And this LI4 is contraindicated during the pregnancy, because if we stimulate the LI4, it may cause abortion. So when we want to put the needle, we are pumping the point and we can put the needle gently. So this is the location of LI4. So look at here, LI4. So the LI4 point is here. This is a very famous point, LI4. the tip of the highest point of the interosseous muscle. So this is the source point or the highest point of interosseous muscle. So LI4 is called the points on the interosseous muscle. Interosseous muscle. The highest point of the interosseous muscle. The highest point. On interosseous muscle. Let's see the image of this point. Yes, LI4 is on the muscle. You're right. If you look at this image, you can see the location of LI4. So this is the location of LI4. LI4 is the source point of LI meridian, and this point found on the interosseous muscle. You can see this point is available on the interosseous muscle, LI4. So this is the source point. Got it? So we are having two more points. Can we discuss today or tomorrow? What do you want? We are having two more points in the LI meridian. Whether we discuss today or tomorrow. What do you want? As per your wish, we can do. Okay. So there are two more points we'll discuss today. First, I will discuss so come back on this image. I told you other than the 5 element points, we should have the idea of 3-point Lu-Soc-Si. Lu-Soc-Si. So let's talk about the Leo connecting point of the LI meridian. So the Leo connecting point of the LI meridian is LI6. LI6. So LI6 is the Leo connecting point of the LI meridian. What is the meaning of Leo connecting point? So suppose this is the large intestine meridian and this is the lung meridian. This is the lung meridian. Because we know the large intestine and lung both are couple. The large intestine and lung both are couple. So this is the large intestine meridian and this is the lung meridian. And in between both the meridian there is a one connectivity. There is a one connection. So this is the road, bypass road between both the couple meridian. So on the from the large intestine meridian, this bypass road starts from the point. This point is called Leo connecting point. For the large intestine, it is LI6. What is the importance of this Leo connecting point? Suppose there is excessive energy in the large intestine meridian, we can send through the bypass. If there is a weaker energy in the large intestine meridian, we can receive the energy with the help of this bypass. So this is the large intestine meridian. Suppose there is a pain in the large intestine meridian anywhere, maybe the tooth pain. This LI6 will remove the tooth pain immediately. Throat pain, this LI6 remove the throat pain. So if there is a pain anywhere in the root of large intestine meridian, we can rectify with the help of LI6, because we will stimulate the LI6. If there is a more energy in the large intestine meridian or the less energy in the large intestine meridian, it will balance it. Let's see. Let's see the location of large intestine 6. So look at this image. This is the wrist crease. From the wrist crease, if we measure 3 chun. So this is large intestine 6. How can we measure the 3 chun? We can keep the 4 fingers, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and the finger 4, because 4 fingers are is equal to 3 chun. So this is the location of large intestine 6. So the large intestine 6 is the point which is called the Luo-connecting point of the large intestine meridian. And to the very famous point of the large intestine meridian, with the help of this point, we can rectify pain happening anywhere in the root of large intestine meridian. Let's see in the other image. Look at my hand. So this is the depression or the anatomical snub box. If I keep my forefinger, so this is the equal to 3 chun. If I keep my forefinger, so these are the equal 3 chun. So the large intestine meridian, I told you this is the LI, this is the LI11, and this is the LI5. So the large intestine meridian is going like this. Or I can do just in the straight line from this depression. If I keep forefinger, so this is the LI6 here, LI6 here. So LI6 will be here. I can press this point or I can needle this point. You can see it's very easy to needle this point. I can needle this point. So this point is very wonderful for the tooth pain. This point is very famous for the tooth pain, LI6. Because if there is excessive energy in the tooth, we can rectify, we can remove the unwanted excessive energy with the help of LI meridian. Because large intestine meridian passing from the tooth. Let's see in the other image. So look at this image now. So you can see how the LI meridian is passing from the, so this is the location of LI6 here. We can see here. This point is 3 chun proximal from the wrist crease. This point is 3 chun proximal from the wrist crease. So this is the wrist crease. And from here, if we go 3 chun, so this is the location of LI6, which is the very good point for the teeth pain, or the Leo point of the large intestine meridian. Let's see the last point in the large intestine meridian. Let's see the last point in the large intestine meridian. That is the emergency point, which we are using for the ICU management. The emergency point of the large intestine meridian. So look at in this image. I told you the point G cleft point or the emergency point using for the useful for the some emergency in the large intestine meridian, that is LI6. LI7. LI7 is the G cleft point of the large intestine meridian. So just we have to remember these 5 points and these 3 points. We can do anything in the large intestine meridian. LI7 is the emergency point or the G cleft point of the large intestine meridian. The meaning of this, if there is any emergency, patient is crying, doctor, can you treat my tooth pain? LI7. Oh, my nose is blocked, can you treat? LI7. Oh, my throat is paining. LI7. Oh, can you treat my shoulder pain? LI7. So if elbow pain or tennis elbow, LI7. If there is any pain in the root of LI meridian, you can treat LI7. LI7 is the emergency point. Let's see the location of LI7. Then after this, we will conclude the session today. So this is the final point which we have to discuss today. So look at this image now. So this is the wrist crease. From the wrist crease, if we go 5 chun up, 5 chun proximal. If from the wrist crease, if we go 5 chun proximal, how to measure 5 chun? We have seen 5 chun. How to measure the 5 chun? The forefinger is equal to 3 chun. The forefinger is equal to 3 chun. And the 3 finger is equal to 2 chun. So we can keep the 7 finger. So from the wrist, and we can reach on the 5 chun. So if we are going to the 5 chun from the wrist, that is the emergency management point on the LI meridian. Let's see the other image. So this point is located thumb side. We are having 2 bones here. 2 bones here. So this is the radial bone, radius bone. So this is the ulna bone. So this point is located from the wrist. If we go 5 chun. So this is the LI7. Let's see the practical of this point quickly. Look at here. So from the wrist crease or the anatomical snap box, I am measuring 4 finger. 4 finger is equal to 3 chun. Then I am measuring 3 finger. 3 finger is equal to 2 chun. So I have measured total 7 finger. So I am reaching here on this point in the root of a large intestine meridian. So this is the LI7. This is LI7. So this point is the emergency point for treating any problem happening in the large intestine meridian. So it's very easy to measure. Look at this. This is toward the thumb side. So we have to, from this depression or the anatomical snap box till the LI11, we have to draw one straight line. This is the large intestine meridian, and from the rest, if you go 5 chun, that is the LI7. LI7 is very good point for the emergency management in the LI meridian, because this is the G cleft point. Even we can do the acupressure here. If we do the acupressure here, with the help of acupressure also we can rectify any problem in the large intestine meridian. So enough for today. If you have any question. So thank you so much. Now we'll see you tomorrow. Closing the session. It is on the border of bone. See, this is the bone. See, these are the 2 bones. So we have to go on the side of bones. It is not in the middle of bone. These points are not in the middle of bone, but we have to go on the thumb side, radial side of this radial bone, this side. Okay, done? Perfect. So see you tomorrow. Now, closing the session now. Thank you so much.